Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So today, guys, we are going to continue and hopefully finish the Fiesta automatic. We got it running yesterday, which was an absolute marathon. I've got to be honest, it was quite a lot to do yesterday, but I'm quite happy, definitely happy with the way it came out. I wish I was able to do this kind of work back in the day when I first started, back at home, at the garage at home, where I bought a Mini Cooper S from Copart, one of the first cars that I ever bought from Copart, and started doing salvage repairs. And I spent a lot of time on that car, loads and loads of videos. If you go right back to the beginning of the videos in my channel, you'll see loads of blue Mini Cooper videos, me trying to repair it, me trying to fix it, me trying to get it running. And at the end of it, I did actually get it running, but still had to sell it as spares and repairs. It was not right in the end. But yeah, it's a learning curve. I've learned loads over the last couple of years. And look who I've got now. My own workshop, my own garage. And I'm repairing head gaskets, engines, rebuilding engines. I rebuilt the engine on this Focus ST. So definitely chuffed with myself, with the progress, what I've done over the couple of years. And this is an example of that. So yeah, let's get cracking, guys. We've got to get this finished today. She wants to pick it up this afternoon. We've got an M.O.T at 2 o'clock. So we've really got to get cracking and get this one finished. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, that didn't take long at all, really. Just a few bits and pieces, line it up, put it all back together. Wheel arches, make sure the sensors are working on the back and front, which they are, because I've just checked. And yeah, still ticking over, lovely. So all it needs now, really, is a little run. A quick test drive it about, warm it up, make sure it's all good, and then yeah, just literally give it a clean, wait for the M.O.T at 2 o'clock, and then we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, what a result. It's all back together. It don't take too long once you get into it. But yeah, I've checked all the gears. You have to sort of put it into So if I put it into reverse, you can hear... Hold on, I've got to shut the door. So you can hear the reverse sensors. And then you've got ones at the front as well. And you can turn them off there, obviously. So back and front sensors are all working, which is great. Normally they fail on both or one or whatever, but yeah. Stick it in the gear. So yeah, it is a test drive time. I think once I've taken it for a quick drive, I'm going to come back, going to check the coolant, levels quickly, the coolant levels, the oil levels and all that sort of stuff. And then it can just sit outside, wait for the M.O.T time, which is 2 o'clock, and then I'll show you the results on this one a little bit later. I think what I'm going to do next is get the Focus ST, get that outside as well. Bring in the race red Fiesta that we M.O.T'd yesterday. That one's sitting out there. I'm going to get that one in, and I want to do the lower control arm because that was an advisory on yesterday's M.O.T, but I think let's just get it changed for the new owner. Then you ain't got to worry about it, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, let's bear with me for now. I'll swap all these cars around, and then the next clip will be me with the race red Fiesta over there. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay. So there we go. That is the lower control arm off. Just waiting for their parts company to send it, but it's really slack, really loose. So yeah, just a wear and tear part that needs to be replaced. So we'll get that done. The other thing as well, it started to make a squeaking noise coming from the engine when it's running. I don't know why it's doing that. There's all that powder stuff over it. It's like dust. What's going on there? Bit strange. Anyway, so yeah, it was squeaking coming from when it's running, and I thought it might be the belt, because sometimes when you put a new belt on, I put a new belt on because I had a timing belt and water pump and new auxiliary belt. When you put these new belts on, because they're so tight, it puts pressure on the alternator pulley there, and it makes it squeak. It like sort of twists it and makes it, because the belt's so new, it you know, it just sort of bends it over and stuff like that. But it ain't doing that now. I took the belt off to see if it was that. Let me start. You hear it? So it can't be any of these pulleys. I took the belt off. So it's none of them. I'm really not sure what that is. Huh. So I've got to do a little bit more investigating about that, but it's definitely squeaking for some strange reason. So yes. But let me I'll wait for the lower arm to put on whilst waiting for that to turn up. I'll start stripping this down a little bit, do a little bit of investigating, see if we can find out why it is squeaking. So, yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, so that is the lower arm all fitted, guys. New one. All back in place. This noise. There's something's not right here. Something's not right. It wasn't making a noise before I'd done the timing belt and water pump. So it's something that I've done. Something's happened. So unfortunately, this has got to come apart again. Got no choice whatsoever. It has to come apart. So, yeah. What a nightmare this is. Oh, God. It's got to be done. I just cannot leave it like it. And it will bug the hell out of me. So, yeah. I'll set you up. Let's just start stripping it down, see if we can work out what is going on. We have got an M.O.T. booked at 2 o'clock, so I've probably got about an hour to start and make a start on this, because it's done. Like it's M.O.T'd, it's finished. I've even done the advisory on the M.O.T. It's done, it's finished, so it can go. But I cannot let it go with that noise. So that is going to bug the hell out of me. So, yeah, let's set up, guys. Let's start stripping it down and find out what is going on. Right, okay, so guys, as you can see, started stripping it down because I want to see what is going on. Something's rubbing or making that sound, that noise that you heard. And I think I've sussed and worked out what it is. So, I don't know if you can see that. You can't probably because it's very, very minimal. But basically, that cover that goes on the side, which is this one here, goes on the side like this, has got this rubber piece here, and I think it was been wearing it down just on this corner here, just there. Not all of that. That doesn't go right across like that. It's just on the end. It's the only thing that I can see that could possibly be the problem. I've checked everything else and nothing else. It all looks good. So, yeah, maybe that sort of kinked in a little bit of an angle or something, and it's just slightly touching the belt, and then the belt's obviously running round. But you know, I did go to a little bit. I took the front end off here because I was thinking it was going to be the crank pulley at the bottom, but I don't think it is now. I don't think it is. I think it is that cover that goes on the side. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully, fingers crossed, that's what's gonna be here. The reason why I took this front end off, was because I wanted to get to the starter motor so I could put a clamp in there to lock the flywheel whilst I remove the crank bolt, but I don't think it is. So kind of done that, wasted time doing that, but you just don't know until you start taking these apart, to having a look, see what's going on. It's a case of just ruling the stuff out and having a look and checking and stuff like that. So, but I think it's that. I think it was that rubber that was rubbing on the back slightly on that, and then just causing that little squeak on the belt. So, I've checked the belt all round. It's absolutely fine. There's no damage to it. So, yeah, I'm quite happy now to put it all back together slowly, and then we'll just turn the key and we'll see what happens once it's all back together. So got about 15 minutes, so I'll do that 15 minutes before I go, and then I'll go off to the M.O.T centre, and I'll have a look at that to see if we can get that through an M.O.T. So yeah, I'll bear with me, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, guys, I am back from the M.O.T centre with this one. Also got it cleaned down the clean park, and it looks wicked now. It looks so nice. So yeah, but let me show you the results with this one. So there we go. No advisories, all passed. Not a lot of miles between the last M.O.T in 2023. Don't know why it had 2 there though, strange. And then yeah, so, and the last, that 73,000 mile M.O.T had no advisories as well. So now it's got another one with no advisories. So yeah, all good. And it's obviously, like I said to you, this one is sold, and she's picking it up in about 2 hours. So quick, very quick turnaround, very quick car. You know, just a couple of days flip on this one, and it's turned out a really nice little red Fiesta. So yeah, happy days. Right, I'm going to get this one outside, and then we're going to carry on with this one, because I think it definitely was that plastic little rubber flap that was causing that little noise. So I'll put it all back together, and we'll see if that was the case. And yeah, all sorted. So I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's just see how far we get today. Don't know whether or not we're going to be able to get this finished, but I'm going to try my best so we can turn that key and see if it was the problem. So let's do this. Right, whew, what a day. Unbelievable. Let me show you, now it's all back together, the results on this one. So much quieter. Feels like it's misfiring a little bit though. Maybe because of the leads. Oh no, it's settled down now. So no more noise. So that's exactly what it was. So there we go. Oh, I know why it's playing up. Oh, I know why. Because of this. That's why it was. Better. So there we go. Noise gone. So I've just got to put a few bits and pieces back on the headlight, put that auxiliary belt back in place, just make sure everything's buttoned up, everything's tight. Excuse me. But that was the reason why that was squeaking. So there we go. Result. Right, let me turn this off. What a day. And the red automatic Fiesta has just been picked up and driven away. She absolutely loves it. And it was absolutely spotless. Got it cleaned inside and out as well for her just before she picked it up. But really quick turnaround at a minute, these cars. I don't suppose this is going to hang around as well once I stick it up for sale. Not quite sure the price at the minute, but it's probably going to be something like 3,750, 3,995, something like that. With, you know, a completely, well, it wasn't advisory free, but I've done the advisory, and they can see me doing the advisory in the videos as well. I can prove it. So yeah, this ain't going to hang around either. I'm absolutely shattered today. What are we going to do tomorrow? What are we going to do tomorrow? I'm not quite sure yet, guys, but that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me do a few cars. This one, the red one, and yeah, happy days. At the end of the day, things get done and sorted. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Take care. See you soon.